TakeTones.com. TakeTones.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a nail tutorial for an ombre look. I'm doing pink and blue. But first I just wanted to say that I hope everyone's staying safe with the whole coronavirus going around and the protesting that's happening around the world. And if you are protesting, just keep milk and water, keep your face covered, and just stay safe, everyone. But I'm putting on my nail tips right now, and these nail tips are the best nail tips I've ever bought, and they're from the dollar store. They're really sturdy, and they fit my finger really well. I have other nail tips that work, but they're just a little wider, and you just have to do a lot of work just to trim them, cut them down and everything. So these ones are like my top favorite ones, and I haven't found them in the store since I got these ones, so I've been looking around, but these are from the dollar store and I highly recommend these ones. So I always do my I do my right hand with my left hand first, just because that's the harder hand for me because I'm not left-handed. But right now I am shaping them to like the typical coffin shape, and I'm using the flat edge nail trimmer. So you just cut the sides to the style you want. These nails are longer than I normally do, but with the ombre look, it just looks so much better when you have longer nails, honestly, because when you have short nails, it doesn't look as good, and I know a lot of people will say the same. And then you just file the edges off just to make them clean, sharp looking, but you're going to file them at the end too once you put the acrylic powder on top. Just keep filing them to the desired shape you like. And honestly, doing my right hand with my left hand at first was really hard. It took me like 2 to 3 hours just to do. And I skipped forward. I did my right hand already with the powder, so I'm showing you guys I'm doing my left hand with my right hand. So my right hand's my dominant hand. And I always put when you're doing ombre, I put whatever color you want on the tip first. So you blend it down, and then once that dries a little bit, I put the pink Mia Secret powder second where the cuticles are, and you blend it upward. That's the best way to blend for me, and I know a lot of people do that too. It's just an easier and cleaner way to blend. I know a lot of people use gels to blend too, but I've never done gel yet. I just think when you do ombre, powder's the best for me. And then once you just get the hang of it, you do it on each finger. And when you want your powder and your bead to be thicker where your the actual nail is, because that's going to be the support of the nail for you. And at this point I realized I forgot to put the dehydration and the primer on, so I put it on the last 3 fingers. So I'm dumb. And the dehydration I got from Sally's. The Bonder primer I got, it's Mia Secret, and I need to buy more because I was out. And here I'm just making sure that, and right here you can see that I put the blue on first, and then I blended down. You just clean it up as you go and keep it the same shape. And then you get the bead from the second color you want. I use just the pink Mia Secret, and then you blend it up. So it gives it that good blend look of the ombre. And I was running out of monomer, so I was being really careful with how much I had left and how much I used. because I need to buy some more monomer from Amazon. Because I get my monomer from Amazon, but I use the Mia Secret, and I normally get the 8-ounce bottle, which is like $25 or $26 on Amazon. And that Amazon box, I didn't even realize I was there. It's distracted me now. So as you can see, you just do it on each finger. Here I am putting the clear Mia Secret coat on top of the colors, because when you drill it or use the nail file to make it smoother, it doesn't take the color off. It's just going to shape the clear top of your nails. So it's cleaner and looks better, because after you do that and it dries, you just do that and put the clear coat on top, and it looks so much better. You don't have to put like a thick coat. I just put one bead on each finger, like 1.5, depending on how. I think my thumb I used 1.5 beads because my thumb is fat. But you just blend. You don't blend it. You just smooth it out from your cuticle and all the way to the tip of your finger. And you can see here I'm switching the drill bit to this one because it's gonna smooth the nail and get just the bumps and the gunk out. And I accidentally unplugged it when I pulled it. So I did my right hand with my left hand first because that's just harder for me. So I always do the harder hand first because it takes a little more time for me. And you just smooth it out as you go. You always want to get the side smooth, and you want to get underneath. So when you go in between from underneath, and you just go back and forth from drilling it. And then you're going to do that on each finger, and just make sure everything is just smooth and the shape you like, because at this stage you can shape it different too. Even with this drill bit, you can change the shape. You can make it more like, I know people like the skinny coffin, but these are like the thicker coffin to me. And then you just make sure it's just smooth on the top. I didn't have any of the buffers. I just got some today from Sally's, and honestly they only had 2 left, but they said they're going to get some more in on Tuesday, so I'm going to go back and get the ones I actually needed and like, because after this you want to buff them just to make sure you didn't miss anything and get all the extra bumps that you think you did get but you missed, because you don't see everything, and even when you feel it with your finger, sometimes you miss it too. So the buffers really help when you do your nails. And here I'm just doing my other hand. I'm just finishing up, getting all the extra little pieces that I missed, and then I'm going to file the side to make them the point that I like, because I like when coffin you need the ends to be pointy, because the more you wear them, they do fade a little, just because especially if you're working with your hands a lot or like typing, that affects your nails. So and since I didn't have the buffer, I used my nail file. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. To be a buffer. So I just went on top. I literally did my entire nail with the nail file. And these nail files I get from Sally's, and they are washable. So after I do my nails, I wash everything. I sanitize everything, because if I do someone else's nails, you don't want to transfer any of what residue that you use. So I soaked them, and I didn't soak this, I just washed it with soap and water. But yeah, you just want to wash everything. And now I'm using the OPI, I think it's something health something top coat, and you just put that right on top of each nail, and then you're gonna put it under the LED light. I use two, like 1.5 to 2 rounds, and the first round I think goes in 120 seconds, just to make sure that they are fully dry. I'm just being dumb right there. And then this is the other hand, but yes, this LED light I got from Amazon. It's Sun something. I could put the description and where I got it in the description box beneath. But yeah, I've never done this ombre, and it's literally one of my favorite ombres, because it's just like, it's simple, but it's not, because it's ombre. So I really like this look. Just let me know if you guys want to see anything else. Now you just put the cuticle oil on your nails, because you don't want your nails to be crusty. It hydrates them too, so always put cuticle oil on your nails, because you don't want your cuticles to stay dehydrated or crusty looking. The cuticle oil is literally the best thing, because it hydrates them, it makes them cleaner and smoother. But yes, this is the final look, everyone. I'm very, very proud of what I did here, because it just looks so good. And this literally took me like an hour and 20 minutes, which isn't bad for ombre look and for the length. So I'm very proud of this, and thank you guys for watching.